And welcome back to more Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So last time we finished all of the main races with the Bell Cup, and this time we're heading back into battle mode, and I think we should play as more characters that we haven't tried yet. And because I frankly really like Animal Crossing, I think Villager is our next character. That actually looks really good, that Kart combo. There aren't as many gliders, so unfortunately we have to repeat those a lot more. So we did Balloon Battle and Renegade Roundup, so next is Bob-omb Blast. So like before, we're gonna do 4 and then move on to the next mode, so starting out with Battle Stadium once more. Now, I'm gonna drop a bit of a take of some temperature. I don't like Bob-omb Blast in this game compared to the original. I think that is a popular take, actually. Most people like it better in Mario Kart Double Dash for a couple very specific reasons. So Mario Kart Double Dash had a system where characters would hold items like in a stack. So for example, with triple red shells, the character would just kind of juggle all of the red shells. So that was really cool. And so in this mode, where you can hold up to 10 Bob-ombs, you could technically be carrying like a stack of like 10 Bob-ombs at a time, and it looked really goofy and fun. So for that reason, I do think this mode is arguably worse aesthetically, and wish they did just stack up all of the Bob-ombs like they did back in the day. It's such a minor thing. It's still fun, but yeah, just I missed that little small detail. Overall, the basic rules are the same as Balloon Battle, where you just score points. You lose points if you lose all your balloons. You can throw in front or behind, but the only items are bombs. Also, you have immunity from your own bombs, so like you can't blow yourself up by accident, so that's also smart. Ow. I was doing really well for a while, and now it's all just kind of falling apart. Either way, I do think Double Dash deserves another chance, and again, I do think that would be a great way to have a Mario Kart 9 without it feeling like stale or anything, by just having Double Dash mechanics, and thus have it basically not feel like something that could have just been DLC for this game. I used to be so good at this mode, but I'm clearly rusty. Also, something I just remembered is if you hold down the button, you can actually throw it farther. Ow. If I'd remembered that sooner, I might not be falling apart so poorly right now. So yeah, you can throw it a lot farther if you hold the button down first. Definitely remember that. Unlike me. Because we're probably gonna be like middle of the pack here at this rate. Personally, Bob-ombs just aren't my preferred go-to item in this game to begin with. They're a little unwieldy because you have to time it out. Like there, I did not time it correctly. Oh shoot. Yeah, like why is this going so badly now? Like I was doing okay at the beginning, and now suddenly it's like everything is going awry very quickly. Yeah, if I get hit one more time, I'll have like 0 points, so let's not get hit one more time. Okay, now I'll have 1 point if I get hit. So, okay, that wasn't exactly what I call a good start. Link got 9 points. I mean, if you've played Breath of the Wild, I guess that makes sense, but still not a good showing. Moving on to Sweet Sweet Kingdom. I didn't actually notice some of this detail the first time, like all the gingerbread houses. I noticed the castle, obviously, but the little houses... Yeah, that's really cool. The clouds even kind of look like, you know, whipped cream or something. You have a little swirl, it looks like. Again, even if this just mostly reuses assets, it's still a pretty cool battle course. This one's a little smaller, so I think it'll be a little bit more conducive to battle mode, or this brand of battle mode. I say this as I immediately get hit by a bomb. You have to kind of get a feel for it, because they have different, like, throw arcs, so you have to kind of get used to how long you need to hold it down and so on. Well, that was a good throw. I am amazed that hit Bowser. But yeah, having smaller battle courses definitely works well with Bob-omb Blast. Too bad it didn't end up in the set with Luigi's Mansion, because that was in Double Dash. It plays a little disappointed sound in it from Animal Crossing whenever you get hit. I never noticed that, but it's not surprising. Like, what kind of voice clips could you use for Animal Crossing otherwise? I need to be using quick turns a lot more too. That's another thing I'm forgetting mechanically, like that. You can quickly reposition using that, which I think would really solve my current predicament pretty well. Of just spacing out Bob-ombs. Yeah, this is just kind of chaos, and it's the good kind of chaos that you expect out of Mario Kart. Which is just really fun. Barely missed, I think. That was close. Like how not candy corn, ice cream cones are the little traffic cones in this specific level. I never really thought about that before. It's like, yeah, those aren't traffic cones, those are little cones. But ice cream. Hey, got one. Okay, now we're talking. This is much better if I can hold on to these points. I have one balloon, so I'm a little concerned. I also wanted to mention Mario Kart DS's battle mode, which I think is actually, really cool for one specific mechanic. For balloon battle in Mario Kart DS, you actually had like 5 balloons, and there was a gimmick where you had to actually use the DS microphone to inflate balloons. Like, you have to inflate the balloons, and that's just kind of a risk versus reward of how many balloons do you want out at one time. Actually, now that I think about it, what would the risk be of having a lot of balloons? I guess maybe more an obvious target. I think we're actually in a little bit of danger, because Link, actually no, we're tied with 2 more races to go. But yeah, I do like that mechanic a lot, just because it's a nice little additional DS feature. Not super intrusive either. Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting. Dragon Palace. Again, just kind of reusing a lot of art from Dragon Driftway, I'm assuming. But they did remix all the music for these tracks, like the Sweet Kingdom music was different, which is cool. So they're not just like straight riffs or anything. So this center arena is gonna be chaotic. I feel like if you actually had a group of like 12 people, it'd be really fun to coordinate like specific areas, like only stay in the center. Also, I found out I finally remembered what my optimal strategy for this level is. Just literally do this, and you will probably get a lot of points. I swear I've done this a few times with decent results. Because you just generally keep getting more bombs, and if you keep dropping them, you'll get points very quickly. Because there are a lot of items here, and this is a good place to grab item boxes. I also should apologize if this is making anyone dizzy. I should mention, I have 11 points. So this is clearly working pretty well somehow. Okay, now I'm actually gonna play now that I have a lead. Might as well actually, you know, vary things up a little bit. Keep forgetting you have to hold the button down. That would have been really cool if I'd remembered. But yeah, I feel like this level is pretty cool. I like the little Koopas training off to the side there. It kind of reminds me of, I mean, like, Kung Fu isn't the same as karate, or ninjas, by the way. I should, now that I think about it, but it kind of reminds me a little bit of, like, Paper Mario with the, Ninja Koopas. I forget if they had a cooler name than the Ninja Koopas. But yeah, they're like the Ninja Turtles, but Koopas. I actually have never seen Ninja Turtles, yet I still know that. Like, I still got the reference because it was super obvious. Same with the Axum Rangers in Super Mario RPG, where it's like, they're Power Rangers. I don't need to see Power Rangers to know they're Power Rangers. But yeah, I just think it's probably not a reference. Frankly, Nintendo kinda doesn't seem to remember Paper Mario very often, so I assume it's not a reference, but it'd be cool if it was. And yeah, different forms of martial arts to begin with, so yeah, not entirely related. We have one balloon and 12 seconds left. I should be very careful. I mean, even if we lose at this point, we'll still have 13 points. So, we're not in too much danger. Okay, I made it back. That first round, not great. That second round, a little better. Third round, yeah, we're in pretty good shape now. And I think the next stage is the moon, if I'm remembering right. Again, full disclosure, I rarely play battle mode, so my memory is a little foggy of the order. But yeah, Lunar Colony. I'm not entirely sure how they actually made like a moon base, but kudos to them, I guess. Why am I thinking of Sonic where they destroy the moon? I think the moon was fine, actually, because like no, well, the moon was kind of having some issues in Odyssey, actually. So yeah, I guess that is a valid point. Like, yeah, there was like a lot of stuff falling apart on the moon, so I don't know how stable it is. To be fair, this is technically before Odyssey, because May 2017 versus October. Actually, it wasn't April. To be honest, I don't even remember, because I don't think I actually bought Mario Kart at launch. I got it because some people I was friends with at the time really wanted to play Mario Kart, but specifically on Switch, so I got the Switch version. I think I played online on Wii U more, because I knew people at the time who were super into Mario Kart. Personally, I never was as into it. But I still will admit it's a very well-made game. I like how we actually have competition for it, though. I like kart racing games, if done well. The 7th gen was pretty bleak for kart racing games. We had Mod Nation Racers and why am I forgetting the name? Little Big Planet Kart Racer, whatever that one was called. And also Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. But that franchise didn't really take off until All-Stars Racing Transformed, which was like 2013 or 2012, somewhere in there. So yeah, I feel like kart racers have kind of come back into style, actually, in terms of popularity. Because like this year alone, or last year I should actually say, we got Crash Team Racing, which is going strong with a lot of DLC. The quality of the microtransactions are a debate for another time, but they are continuing to support the game, so that's cool. and then Team Sonic Racing, which I have yet to try, but I want to. I like All-Stars Racing Transformed, and I like that they actually have a story in Team Sonic Racing, and actually the writing somehow seems better than Forces. By the way, I actually am planning at least some kind of playthrough of Forces, I should mention. I don't know if it'll be a stream or a Let's Play, but yeah, I actually want to go through some more Sonic stuff, since, quite frankly, Sonic stuff does really well on this channel. I feel like I'm kind of... like, my videos, like Sonic and Mario stuff does pretty well, so like, I probably will do more Sonic Let's Plays in the future. Again, maybe even Team Sonic Racing if I ever pick that up. So kind of an underwhelming finish, but hey, we still won. First place, 35 points, followed by 20. So yeah, pretty sizable lead based on that third round. Either way though, next time we're gonna take on another mode, and I don't remember if it's, I don't remember if it's Coin Runners or Shine Thief, so it'll be one of those two. But thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.